Hello, Sagittarians. Welcome. This is the way I feel in the morning sometimes. But then I turn to this. Just playing with you guys. You'll see that if you're brand new to my channel, you'll see I have all different kinds of Disney coffee cups because my daughter used to work for Disney. And so we used to get a lot of cast discounts. But even though she's not there anymore, I love buying stuff from them. So we just went to Disney World the end of June and early part of July. And when I got some more cups. So you should see my cupboard. It's all Disney cups. Anyway, let's get started. This is the reading for you guys from the 2nd through the 8th of August. We're already in August. Oh my gosh. So I am recording this on the 27th. So I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of planets changing signs. A lot. These are very powerful when they change signs. Most of them are outer planets. But we also have Saturn and Uranus doing a bunch of stuff out there. And so definitely if you're feeling a lot of different energies, this is typical to what's going on right now for the end of the month. So it's just if you want to watch the full moon reading that I did on the 23rd, just go to the playlist and you'll see under, I think it's moons and retrogrades, it's in there. But it will tell you more about the energies of what's going on with the planets towards the end, because it's really important. This is going to play into your week this week and the first part of August as well. All right, so let's get going here. I am going to, as you guys know, I already have my new deck, and I have not had time to research it. I just have not. I was going to do it last night. I was so tired and burnt out. I thought I have no energy to do that from working, and it is hot here. I don't do well in 90 degrees weather anymore, and my shop doesn't have air conditioning, so I was just too tired. So I'm going to do this as the Divines card again, only. And as I learn them more, then I will definitely do all three energies with it, because this is a very high energy deck. I love it. Very light, very spiritual deck. And then we'll do current, future energies for those that are brand new to my channel. Then we'll go into a tarot deck, okay, a spread. All right. I do a 7-card spread. I can do others, but right now I am just doing 7-card spread, which tells me a little bit about past, current, and future. However, it also gives me some challenge cards to work with, some things that are strong in you, some are weak in you. And I don't go into all of that while I'm doing the reading, but I do share a lot of it. All right, so let's get going. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. This one came up last week as well. These cards do bend easy, though. That's one thing that's interesting about this. The paper that they use, but it's just beautiful, just beautiful. And this deck is called the this Oracle deck. For those of you who want to know, is the Oracles of the 7 energies, 7 chakras, and it is. I just love it. You'll see me use a lot of Colette Baron-Reid because it is very much about spiritual connection, about growth. It is about learning about yourself. It is about making yourself better. Definitely energies of spirit, Holy Spirit, and definitely of the light. Definitely of the light. So anyway, let's get going here. Boy, that seems to be a popular thing lately. All right, so we have the Royal You. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the artwork. I just love it. I just love this artwork. It is also the number 7. It's 16, but it turns into 7. And this is about your ambition, your potential, what you have that's going for you, your purpose, your calling, that kind of a thing. So what she says about this is, do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold... It's about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity, securing your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. Sorry, I got to download. The hard-worn seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind. That's a big one. That is so true. I'm going to tell you right now, you are the ruler of your mind and your thought process and how you think. And it can change. It can transform. That is huge. This is what we talk about. Okay. And you're being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. It is very much a discipline thing. Are they consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life? It is important now to keep focus on what is right and good for you as well as others. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large, how small, must be met with a measured response. Act before you, or think before you act, definitely. If life sends you a challenge, you can speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety. Calm intellect leadership is now called for. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles. Pick your battles. I talk about that too. So stay out of unnecessary skirmishes and strategically weld your personal growth. Now is the time to lead from your heart and your spirit, okay, from the authenticity and integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. You're worth a lot. You're priceless, actually. That is the mark of a true sovereign. Okay, so really knowing your authentic, true you and standing up for it. And I'll tell you right now, I lived for over 50 years not being my authentic self. And I finally said, you know what, screw everybody else, because it doesn't matter. It's my journey. It's the way it is. If they don't like me when I tell them who I am, then that's too bad. They can go on. I'm still a horse person. I still am that. That's part of me. However, they didn't know not my spiritual side. They did not know that, yes, I believe in God. Yes, I believe in Jesus. But I also know from firsthand experience, there's more to this life than we can explain. So when I came out and then I started doing what I'm doing and things that of that nature, some people went away, and that's going to happen. And that's okay. It's okay. So this is something for you to really, really think about, because you are priceless. You are worth what the highest of kings and queens should get, because that's what divine created you, as a king or a queen. You just got to see that in yourself. I didn't for many years, and now I totally see it. And I don't care what other people think about my journey. This is my journey. It's not yours. At the end of the day, when I pass on, I am the one that's going to have to be responsible and accountable for my journey. So definitely. So partnership is your current energy. Number 5, not comfortable for somebody. It might not be, maybe you're coming into a partnership. Maybe you're coming into a relationship, and it's not really comfortable because you're not used to it. Me as an older person, I haven't dated for so long. I would be feeling uncomfortable in a dating situation, but would I embrace it? Of course I would. I wouldn't run from it. So this is a partnership that's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable at first. It might be a new partnership, or maybe it's getting to know somebody again or re-know somebody again, that kind of a thing. It's the number 5. It's just not a comfortable feeling. It's unstable. Okay. It's sort of, it's challenging. It can be also full of challenges as well. Your future card is letting go in the number 8. So we have some challenges here in a partnership, possibly. We also have to let go of certain things. Now, what did she say? Learn to pick your battles. Pick your battles. Don't get involved with squirmish little things. If you cannot take it with you when you pass on, why are you fighting about it? Why? Or is it just about me? Well, what about my feelings? What about this? But you have to take into consideration relationships and partnerships are a dance. They are something as a give and take. And your responsibility to your partner is to understand them. It needs to step out of your own box and understand where they're coming from, and learn everything you can about them, what they love, what they don't like, what their passions are, what their goals are, what their dreams are. That's your responsibility to learn that. Once you have that perspective, you will not fight. If that person knows everything about you, you're going to just want to lift each other up. If you don't, then that's not divine sent. If you're cussing each other out, putting each other down, doing that, it's time to end that one or get some counseling or coaching, because that is not of divine. Definitely not of divine. If it's toxic, not of divine. If it's holding you back from your purpose and your calling, not of divine. It was either manipulated or it was definitely intervened by the lower energies. Okay, got to let go. Sometimes we got to let go in order to be our royal you, our authentic you. And it's okay to be your authentic you. Okay, so this partnership, there might be some challenges in it. Some things can be worked through and some cannot. And that is based on how you guys were put together. Divine intervention, or did you or did the other person manipulate it to make it happen? Definitely not. Are you there because of a situationship? Shouldn't even be there if it's a situationship. That should be ended totally. Definitely. Yeah, definitely this is about truth of where you're at in life right now. Somebody is not happy. Somebody is probably depressed, anxious. Depression and anxious is a lot to do with mindset and also how your thought process is. It's very earthly. Depression and anxiety can be overcome, put it that way. And the reason why it can be overcome is because of your thought process. It's in sort of a pattern of staying in the past and what has happened to you and why it's happening to you, and you're thinking that it's going to keep moving forward in that way, and it's not. Depression and anxiety, yes, there are some medical depressions. Don't start emailing me, but the thing is, most depression is self-inflicted because of your thought process and the way things are happening. So definitely somebody's sort of stuck, and they're not. Your first card out is the sword, Ace of Swords. So there's an offering to really pay attention to what you want and what you desire. And this, focusing in on the problems and the situations and the depression and the anxiety, will go away if you change your thought process. Yes, definitely. And you have to let go. Definitely let go. But this is probably the hardest thing for a lot of people to do, to let go of something that is not healthy for them. They want to hang on to it because it's comfortable. It's like abuse. You talk about abuse of any kind, physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, and you, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? You hear this all the time. And some of my clients have been through that. And so it's like they don't leave because it's comfortable. It's what they know. Is it healthy? Hell no. But why do they stay? Because that's what they know. So there needs to be a training of a new thought process. This is not healthy. This is not the way life is supposed to be. This is not, you're supposed to be lifted in love, in joy, in happiness, and you are worth it. You are worth it. You are the king or the queen that God has created you to be, and you should have all the royalty, love, joy, and everything you desire on this planet. And that's how he made you. But it's hard to let go. And it's hard to listen to your intuition. Queen of Cups. She makes all her decisions on her intuition. And Cups is about your desires and your love for yourself in this instance. Okay. Okay. And this, the intuition, we talk about also too, the Cups are about partnerships. Cups are about love in relationships. She's not listening to her intuition about that as well if you're in a relationship. Something's definitely making her unhappy. Somebody's unhappy that they're not paying attention to it. You're listening to your head rather than your heart. Okay. I don't condone divorce if there's no abuse or, even cheating. If it's just been once, definitely that kind of a thing. But because it does break trust, and trust is really hard to get back. However, it can be healed. But if there's a physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, yeah, that's definitely time for a quits, because that is a toxic relationship. Okay, so we have the Hermit. okay, which is about analyzing everything, looking at everything, looking at yourself, paying attention to yourself. What is it that you are worth? What is it you desire? Where is your self-esteem? Where is your self-worth? You deserve the best. You deserve everything good in your life. And this is self-talk that I don't need to even do, but you are worth everything that you ever want and desired. Okay? And somebody around is actually not paying attention to that. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse. So there's something stale going on in your life. It's like, it's sort of like a pond. I saw a pond with stagnant green stuff on your life. Okay, I don't know if this is due to the partnership. I don't know if this is about letting go. But something is very stagnant. And it's really time, because we have the Hermit facing the Queen of Cups. This is a time to really start really paying attention to your intuition if you have not. Because the Queen of Cups is facing the Four of Cups. This is about your heart. This is about your future. This is about your relationships. This is about your desires for your relationships. Okay? And she's facing that because if you were to pay attention to what Spirit and Divine is telling you, this would go away. But you're not. For somebody, it's not. Now, this may not be you. This may be somebody that you know. It may not resonate with you, but it may be somebody that you know. Because there's an offer, definitely, to yourself to give all the things that you want. Because then you're going to tell yourself the truth rather than a bunch of lies. I don't know who this is for. Or your relationship. Your relationship, you guys, as a relationship, you guys should feel like kings and queens to each other. Just loving each other and giving everything of gold and love, you know, everything that you would think a queen and king should have. That's the way you should treat each other. And if it's not happening, you know, and I don't know what's happening in your life, it could be a partnership because it's not comfortable. Definitely not comfortable. It's not stable. I don't know what's going on there. It could be a work partnership, could be a friendship partnership. My friend has said to me, let's see, this is twice. Now she's back for the third time, that, you know what, I think we should just go our ways. And I'm like, okay, if you ever want to come back, my arms are open. And third time she's coming back. But she had to go back and grow. She had to go and leave and grow in what she needed to do for her life. I can't fault her for that. I just have to say, when you want to come back, my arms are open. I can't fault her for that. But I have to let go. Because if I try to hang on to that friendship, it's just going to, same with the relationship. The more you hang on to something or try to hang on something that the divine is trying to release so that they can grow or you can grow, then you're stifling. That's that pond I just saw in my head, is that pond with green scum on the top. You're stifling the growth and it's stale. So I don't know who that's for. Definitely don't know who that's for, but definitely somebody's being stifled. They're not in a situation. Somebody's in a situationship that they should be not in. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on. A lot of fighting going on. I don't know who that's for. It's either fighting that's going on now or it has gone in the past, because it's the number 5 in numerology, which is really, really unstable and a lot of challenges. It's like the cons are outweighing the pros. And the negatives are outweighing the positives. And this could be like somebody who's been together, or maybe they even got married and all of a sudden the person changed and they're not that person. They're not that person anymore. It's like, man, who did I marry? Because this wasn't you before we got married. Yeah, that's why you wait. You analyze things. That's why the Hermit is in the middle of the card. You think before you act. You think before you say. You think before you do. You take time. Divine sometimes will move really fast, but Divine says, why are you in such a hurry? He's saying to this whole world, why is everybody such a hurry? Why don't they slow down and see the trees that I've done and see the plants and see the animals that I've created? Why are they in such a hurry to build all this stuff and ruin and kill all my beauty? But it's now in a relationship for you guys. Why is it that you cannot slow down? Pay attention to the signs I'm giving you. Pay attention to the red flags that I'm giving you. in this partnership, this relationship. You've got a lot of cups here. A lot of cups. This is about relationships. This is about you. This is about what you deserve. Royalty. In your uniqueness, somebody should love you for every unique thing that you are. But you're fighting. Your challenges. You're struggling. That is time to challenge card. Let go. And what is your future energy? I can't make this up. Let go. Let go of what is holding you back. Let go of what that pond scum, that staleness is keeping you there. Let go of what past. Maybe this is just somebody's past that is keeping you from this person that is supposed to be your king or queen. I don't know. What is it for you guys? What is it that is touching your heart right at this moment while you're watching this? That's saying, I do need to let go of that. I need to let go of that negative thought process. I need to let go that I'm not worthy. I am worthy. I need to let go of my self-esteem, my low self-esteem, because I deserve it. I work hard. I'm a good person. I have high integrity. I have everything in this relationship. What is it that you need to let go? All right. All right. I beat that horse. So let's see what else Divine has to say. All right. Definitely. I mean, I don't know how clear he can say this, so I really don't know what else he will say. But let me get some clarity on this partnership. Is this a partnership of love? Is this a partnership of like work? Is this a partnership of just friendship? Is this a partnership? What is this kind of partnership, Divine? Okay, these cards are upside down, so we're going to flip them. Partnership of love and joy for somebody. Because we have Temperance, which is you need to be patient. It takes time. Sometimes the Divine is working on somebody and they'll bring him or her at the right time. It is also maybe you need to have something worked on. Your self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, whatever it is. And then when that's ready, then he'll bring whoever to you, because there is communication coming. There's definitely, it's coming. And we have the Ace of Cups, which is all about love and joy. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is saying that it's going to come sort of quickly. So are you ready? Okay, are you ready? Are you whole enough to accept a partnership, to make that other person feel like a king or queen, and you ready to feel like a king or queen because you are worth it? Because in your individuality and uniqueness, somebody's going to embrace that and love that and treat you like a king or queen that you are. It's sort of like, if I have a lot of African-American friends, Black friends, African friends. I have, I studied African tradition in college. But the thing is, they talk about that a lot, not only in the African culture, but in the African-American or Black culture. I want you to be my king. I want you to be my queen. And they really mean it. They want to treat you like a king or queen. So I don't know who this is for, but it does take time, because you have to be ready. They have to be ready. You have to come in whole. They have to come in whole. And then you just be the dessert for each other and just, woo, have fun. All right. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is for us, but boy, this definitely has a lot about this reading is a lot about self-worth, self-love, self-confidence, self-everything. It's there. But somebody definitely, it's definitely about a mind process change. Because here's the challenge card. Once you let go, you will be able to receive. Let go of your old self, that self that doesn't believe that they're worth it, that self that doesn't believe the self-confidence, have the self-confidence they can do it. They have to release that person that can do anything, that can't do anything. Oh, I can't do anything right. Got to release those negative energies. Let go of those negative energies. And when you begin to start thinking of it, stop yourself while you're doing it, literally, and change it around. Yes, I am worth it. Yes, I am. I can do this. Yes, I can. Because this card is about you and you alone and nobody else. And I don't care what anybody else thinks because it's not their journey. Yes, I can. I can be loved just like so-and-so. I can be loved because that's what I've been promised. And I am worth it. Okay? Whew, I don't know where that came. I felt like I was preaching there for a second. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. There's not a lot of cards, but the message, I can be repeating it over and over and over again. And I could do a love reading, but the thing is, the love has to come in first with you. You have to feel like the king or the queen that deserves. Not the knight in shining armor. You don't need the knight in shining armor. You got it here. It's coming towards you. You need the king. You need the queen. Why would you don't need to be rescued, because you know what? You have everything beautiful in you that you already need and desire. You got to believe in yourself. And that's, I guess, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the end of it. He says, that's the end of it. Believe in yourself. All right. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't for you and it didn't resonate, share it. Because somebody came to your mind. Wow, this sounds like so-and-so. Somebody came to your mind, share it with them. Even if they don't believe in tarot, they might believe in the message. Because it's really not about the cards. It's about the message that's coming through that the divine is sharing. It's not really the cards. The cards are a tool. The cards are a telephone. Hello, divine? I'm ready. Are you there? What message you got today? That's all it is a tool. I don't need the cards. It just shares to me that somebody's going through something, and this is what he has to say. So if it resonates, I hope it did. But if not, share. Don't forget to like, smash that button, subscribe, hit the bell. I am going to be doing some downloads. I keep getting a lot of downloads. I'm going to be doing some uploads of videos here shortly. So if you haven't subscribed, I would love that. Hit the bell and you'll be getting some new notifications of some spiritual growth videos, some inspirational videos, that kind of a thing. And hope you enjoy it. And we will see you on the next reading, live reading on the 9th. And please, if you're on, say hello. Just say, I'm from where? I'm from UK. I love to see where people are from. I'm a travel agent too in the day. So I love to know where you're from. So just say hello. All right. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love. Take care, guys.